I guess start again. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I think I started a new video, so we'll just go with this one. What do you do with a scurvy pirate? Load the cannon up and fire it. What do you do with a scurvy pirate? Make them walk the plank. Any scurvy pirates in your life? Make them walk the plank. Actually, they're gonna leave on their own. Prophesy that. How are ya? How you been? Oh my gosh, Becky. Things have been things. They've been good, you know. I'm in this 1 year after my mom has passed. It was October 30th of last year. And I'm like, wow, how could a year have gone by so quickly? Just seems like yesterday. So I've been in that space, working on my whatever. So it's Thursday. I didn't have any Sunday video. I was not in a Sunday video mode. Nor Monday. I kept saying I would do it Tuesday. None of those days. Didn't do it. So but I'm here today. How are you? I miss you so much. Give me a call or text. You dig? Hit me up on the social media. Send me a DM. Do something. Anyway, what's up? What's happening? Hello. We are on our first Thursday in November, November 2nd, 2023, and in 18 short days. 18 short days. My oldest son will have his birthday. He'll be 24. 24 years old. What were you doing when you were 24? My goodness. What year was that? It seems like so long ago, but like yesterday also. We get to these ages and we never, I don't know what age you guys are, but whatever age you are, you get there, you're like, oh, it doesn't feel as old as I thought it would. So I don't feel like my age at all. I think I'm aging backwards. I'm enjoying life these days, right? So it's all good. It's all good. But any pirates in your life, they're about to walk the plank voluntarily. They're going to pull up out of there. We're going to claim that. But those who are supposed to be in your life, yes, hello. How do you do? What is going on? What's going on? As Double Tapper TV says on YouTube. What is going on? um, yeah, I'm just glad to feel like myself for a minute here again. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but all is well. All is well. I am eternally grateful for all God has allowed, and I look forward with anticipation to what He has yet to come, because I always say the best is yet to come. So, I'm ready to go for that. Best that's yet to come. It's all good. So let's finish out this year strong. Remember, we flipped the switch. We changed our mindset. September 1st. It was October 1st. Now it's November 2nd. So I'm a day late on my video. But November 2nd, here we are. And yeah, we are September, October. We're into the third month. It's November. Then it's going to be December. And we said after we flipped the switch that we were going 1,000. Wow. That's my student's claim to fame. She came up with the thou wow. 1,000% going all the way for what thus saith the Lord in your life. What did God tell you to do? What did He say He wants you to do? We got to go 1,000% in that direction. It was September 1st through January 1st, 2024. So how's it going? How we flowed out today? How you flowing today? Are you in your assignment space? Are you getting there? Yeah, I see you doing the work. I see you doing the work, and it is amazing to see you're doing it, right? The changes are visible. Keep going, okay? I promise you. Everything you think is up ahead is up ahead. Everything you don't think is up ahead is not. So you better start thinking what you want, because that's what's going to be up ahead, right? And so, we can speak things that are not as though they already are, and begin to let that manifest in your life. So you can have any life you want. I've already shown you, told you. ways that God allowed me to manifest things to help me get back to Atlanta, to help me do many, many things. I could just tell you time and time and time again. And it's really just, it's in your language, it's in the words that you use, it's in your mindset, it's in all of those things. And so I saw Dr. Bryant where you interviewed Pinky Cole of Slutty Vegan at Bible Study Tuesday night. Amazing lady, I love her. What's up, Baltimore? She's Baltimore. And her husband's Philly. Hey, I'm Philly. Anyway, I'm from Philly. So listen, she said something that is really key. She said many key things. But one thing she said was key in terms of, beginning to speak things that are not as though they already are, and then beginning to manifest this thing, and it becomes your life. Like, why can't your dream life be your life? Why do you have to take a vacation from your life? You don't. Just create that life that you really want. And so I rebuilt myself from the ground up, from a former piece of myself beat down after a terrible marriage, into who I am now. But that's not even the highest level of my best self that I'm going to become. I am transforming into this, right? And so the same for you. But she said that she's a money magnet. She's a money magnet. And you got to say these things. I'm a money magnet. Money is attracted to me. Money follows me everywhere I go. I have more than enough, and not just about money. I have more than enough of God's grace. I have more than enough blessings. I have more than enough excellent health. I have more than enough positive attitude. I have more than enough of everything, right? And you put this abundance mindset. It's not just about monetary. It's not just about material. It's not even about material. It's really just a mindset that gets you to the life that you want. And even, people who have plenty of money and plenty of things, they don't have necessarily the life that they want, because there's no peace of mind. There's no everything's good. Even if it's tough, it's still good. And even when it's good, it's better than good. It's your way of thinking. It's your mindset. It's how do I approach each and every day? Do I wake up and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got to get up and go do this job, or I got to go whatever. I can't believe this and that. It was first of the month yesterday, pay your mortgage, your rent, whatever, payments. Did you have enough? Did you barely have enough? Or do you have more than enough? So I always have more than enough. Money is on its way to me to handle December's bills in November, right? So whatever it is that you want in your life, it is possible. God wants you to have life and life more abundantly. And again, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about, yeah, you can have good money too, but I'm saying in addition to that, that is not the only thing that can make you happy. In fact, people are not happy with plenty of money, plenty of things, plenty of whatever, material items, and are miserable, living a miserable life. But I think it starts with your attitude and your mindset that whatever God has allowed me to have is a huge blessing, and I'm so grateful for it. It just starts with being grateful for me, I think. And it starts with how you speak about things. Are you the negative Nelly? Are you the one who's complaining all the time about stuff? Like, what are you complaining for? It's either you come up with a solution for it, or you stop complaining about it because you don't want a solution, because you didn't try to come up with a solution. Oh, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. Well, do something about it. What are you going to do about it? It's your life. Make your own decisions. I would say take your power back. I'm glad to see you taking your power back. I see it. I see it. Yeah, so, it's a mindset. And I've been trying to tell you guys, a mindset. And I'm so glad to see a lot of you taking these steps towards that mindset that you're going to need for your dream life to be your everyday life. I don't want a life I got to take a vacation from. I want my life to be like a vacation, by golly. And it can be, and it is, and it will be even in the future. So let's keep going to that. Like, whatever we say is. I mentioned this before. Anything you say out of your mouth, your ears hear, right? And when your ears hear it, means your brain hears it, and your brain don't know if it's true or not. So when I say, if I said something like, well, I'm not even going to say it, but if you say, or someone says something like, oh, it's going to be a terrible day today. Well, your brain hears it's going to be a terrible day. So you're telling your brain what it is, and your brain believes what you say. If it is a terrible day and you say, it's going to be a great day today, regardless, then your brain hears that. Your mind hears that. And it believes what it hears you say. You're programming your mind the whole time, right? So keep telling yourself the things that you want to see. Everything you thought yesterday and last week and last month and last year are where you are today. If you don't like where you are today, stop thinking what you thought back then. It's pretty simple. So if the concept is speak the things that I want to see happen, then do that. Every decision you made before brought you to right where you are right this second. And even if you're in the middle of the transformation, the decisions you made in the transformative state, those are starting to show the changes that I see, right? And just imagine when you continue to think that way and speak that way, what kind of transformation are you going to have? Total transformation. You'll be unrecognizable as compared to who you used to present yourself as. We've always been this person who can create this existence with God, but the programming, the other programming, the things people say, the things we believe, the things that happen that we allow, what I call it, the parfait of trauma, all of that changes our way of speaking and stuff. But let's just cut that. Let's pull that out at the root and say, all right, from here on out, even though today I may not be exactly where I want to be, I'm going to begin to program that into my mind of where I want to be. Not just in, your job or your money or your relationships, but also in your mindset. And it's my whole attitude about life. Wake up every day. That's a blessing to wake up every day. That day my mom didn't wake up was another kind of day. Wait a minute. And then you're in the front row of the church. I don't want to be in the front pew of the church on a day of a funeral. That means my family has the immediate impact of the loss. We always are, you lose people, that's part of life, but you're not always the one in the front row. And when we were in the front row of that church, it was a whole this is a whole permanent, serious thing. Not that we don't know it, but it's different. I said this before in another video. I am apologizing to everyone who's lost their mother that they love, because it hits different than any other relative. At least for me, I miss all my aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, anyone who's gone on before me. But then when it's your own personal mom, it's a whole nother feeling. Wow, what we've had all of these years, from what age I am up till when she got her move on to glory. I had her all of those years, and you think, our whole nuclear family was intact until then. So my dad and mom married 60-something years, so 62 would have been, I think it would have been 62, would have been 63 this year, I think. And so all of those years together, they were together, right? And then my brothers came before me, 2 brothers older than me, then my sister younger than me. But the 6 of us have been an intact family since, I don't know how my sister is, she's probably in her 50s like me, but she's probably in her early 50s. I don't even know. I'm not going to say her age. But anyway, she is, so the 6 of us for those 50 plus years until it wasn't the 6 of us and then it was the 5. And that just changes everything, right? But I had to decide for myself, okay, I get now, Mom, why you never really were able to get past losing Grandma. I see it now because it happened to me to lose my mom, right? And so it's a different feeling. I don't know. I guess it depends on the relationship you have with your mom, but we have a great relationship. And she's the most amazing woman. So it was been a big adjustment for me, even though it's been a year. So what? It's been a year. It seems like it's been, a month. So I don't know how long it takes to go through that, or if you don't ever become the same. You're never the same again. You just have a new normal, I guess, is what it is. But I don't know. So even in that space, other phone ringing. Even in that space, you have to I'll call you right back. Even in that space of trying to understand the feelings that I feel about mom or whatever, I have to put the spin on it to tell myself that we're going to get through this transition too, right? So that's how I got to feeling good today. I'm like, well, I feel good today, doggone it. Thank you, God. I need to feel good today. It's been a tough week, you know, and it's been a tough year, in and out, in and out, in and out. But a whole year has gone by, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe a whole year has gone by. How did that even happen? But it's going to happen to all of us, right? It's going to happen to all of us. So I was telling my classes I had a brand new class this week. Started a new term at SAE. What's up, my students? Love you guys. I teach public speaking class, and they are the most amazing students always. The Star Wars students are the best anyway. However, this is a great group that I have here today. And I was telling them, what do you do between the date you were born and the date you move on to glory? That dash, we always talk about the dash. My dad talks about the dash often. What have we done with our dash, right? So I've got to decide, God didn't call me home. He called my mom. My mom had done her job here, and an amazing job of raising four wonderful adults and just being that Proverbs 31 woman. Like, she's just, the most wonderful lady ever, right? So now I have to do my job, because he didn't call me. If he still wakes me up, I still got work to do. So I'm going to be here to be my best positive self. Like, my mom's much the same. So we're like one and the same. And so, I got to come up every day with, as best I can, with being about what I'm supposed to be about. And it's okay if I have a day that I don't do that. I think I said the other day, I didn't get a lot done today. But I'm okay with that, because some days are like that. So you have to give your own self some grace, because again, this is a journey I've never been on. Never lost a parent before. Maybe you guys have, and you can coach me a little. But we want to be go go go. I'm like continuous improvement. But guess what? Some days you don't continuously improve. You just sit and feel what you've already worked on, right? Or you sit and decompress with whatever feelings are going on that day. But we're still going to keep moving forward. Just don't go back. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. It's okay to sit and rest. Sometimes the rest is a day. Sometimes the rest is a week. And sometimes the rest is 5 months or 6. I don't know. It depends on what the circumstances are. I've had all those kinds of rest, right? So rest if you must, but don't you quit. So don't quit. I want you to keep going. You are so close to where you're trying to be. I promise you, I see it. I believe it. I believe God. He already showed me it, right? So I know you're going to get to where you need to be, because you're on the right path. But keep speaking the things in your mind that you want to see. Again, everything that we are or have today is based off of a decision and the way we spoke to ourselves in the past. So everything you do today is going to reflect fully in your future. So if you want your future to be different than it is today, then stop speaking like you speak now. Speak differently. Speak life. Speak life into yourself. You may speak life into people all the time, but never to yourself. We're our own worst critics. It's true, right? Most people are their own worst critic. I'm included in that sometimes. But I had to learn not to do that. I had to learn to speak life into myself, because sometimes there's no one to speak life into you, right? Everybody's dealing with their own thing. They ain't dealing with you. But speak life into your own self. Say, self, this is the life that I want. So I'm going to speak that life to myself. I'm going to behave in that way already. My grateful space, my thankful space. I am just so glad that God allowed me to even be where I am today, wherever that might be. Might not be where you ultimately wish to be, but it's where you are right now. So it means you're still existing, you're still living. He didn't call you home. You still got work to do. You still have a chance to get that life you really, really, really desire. Like, let's say you had a life you desired as a child. You know, as children, we see grown-ups and we see people and we see family and whoever out there, people on TV or people in the movies or just people you see anywhere, at church, at home, at wherever, neighborhood. And they're grown ups. You're like, oh, when I get grown up, I want to do so and so, or I want so and so like them, or whatever it is. And you begin to say, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then layers of trauma happen sometimes, and it chips away at the part of you. Well, I always say it chips away at you. Ooh. Nope, you can't. 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 You're not worthy. You don't deserve it. Chip, chip, chip. Chips away at you until you don't believe those things are possible for you anymore. And then we take that beaten down inner child chipped away at into our adult life, and we continue to repeat that same pattern. We repeat that internal dialogue of saying those same things to ourselves, and then our brain believes it, and then it just creates that reality. So even if you had the layers of trauma, do the work on the trauma. Get your therapist, whatever you need to do for that. But in the meantime, believe, even starting right now, like even in your mind, while you're even hearing me and thinking about what I'm saying, believe in your mind right now that that life you wanted, if it's still what you want, as a young person, for the life you want, the joy you want, the peace you want, the happiness you want, the balance you, whatever it is you want or wanted and still want, but thought it wasn't possible, say it is possible. It is so. It is so. God said it. I believe it. That settles it. It's so. So if you think about siblings, you did not, did to, did not, did to. And one voice of your mind is saying, it's not possible. Too much has happened. I've done too much. Too much has gone on. I've allowed too much. Maybe I can't get what I really ever wanted. No, you still can. But you have to put the words out there, and your mind has to hear them to know that it's possible. Whatever you say, it's possible. What do they say? If they say, oh, I'm going to do great on this test, and you do great. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do great. I'm going to fail this test. And you might fail the test because you didn't said it. You put it out there. So I need you to know that everything, again, I'll say it again, every place that you are right now, every place that I am right now is a result of either decisions I've made, choices I've made, choices I've allowed to be made for me or that were made for me against my will, and also things that I've told myself about me and my future. Now, knowing that all of that paved to the point where you are right here, right this moment, this is the moment you decide to say, listen, I'm going to think on these things, whatever is true, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good report. Think on these things, and think on these things for your life. So when you think on these things for your own personal life, you will begin to see the changes, but you got to wake up every day with it. It becomes a habit. It takes a minute. I got some resources to share with you guys about how to do that and change your mindset, the winning mindset formula. But it takes a minute to do it, but remind yourself. And then every time you say something negative, because again, we're our own worst critic, and we're so used to the tapes playing that we keep saying the same things to ourselves. Oh yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Well, don't say that anymore. Every time you say that one negative thing, I tell one of my sons this, you gotta say 3 positive things to offset that. 3 for the 1. You see how much impact that one negative thing will have on you? 3 to 1. So you gotta say 3 things to offset that one negative thing. Imagine if you're saying negative things all day. How many positive things you're going to have to say to come back from that? So just stop saying the negative things, stop thinking the negative stuff, and think the positive stuff. Yes, it's possible. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, I believe God. I'm going to have life and life more abundantly, right? He's going to open the windows of heaven, pour out a blessing that I won't even have room enough to hold. More than I can think, dream, hope, or imagine. There are things that are coming my way that I've never even thought of. Doors opening that I never even knocked on. All of that. Just start with that in this moment today. Think of something you can say to yourself now while I'm just sitting here. I'll count to 5. And I want you to think of something. What can I say to myself? What can I say to myself? What can I say to myself? In church, I'm more than a conqueror, we say that, but you are. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. Right? I'm a lender, not a borrower. I'm not going to have to borrow money anymore. I got more than enough because I'm a magnet to money. Money is attracted to me. And everything else is attracted to me. Love is attracted to me. Right? A peaceful life is attracted to me. Good things are attracted to me. My life is peaceful. My life is joyful. My life is so happy. I am content in my life. I am full of joy in my life. And just say these things to yourself. Even if you have to take a moment in the mirror every morning and say it to yourself. And then when you're at work in the middle of the day and things are getting on your nerves, go in the bathroom and say it to yourself. Or go in your car, maybe. Somebody might be in the bathroom. Unless you have a private bathroom, but most people don't. Go in your car on your lunch break and say it to yourself. Pretend you're singing a song. They won't know. Play the radio loud. No one's going to know you're affirming yourself, but affirm your own self. We all want to be affirmed. Everyone wants to feel affirmed. Right? And so if someone's not affirming you, they're not a good person in your life to take you to where you need to go. Don't be following what they have to say. We talked about this in my class today, some people's sole purpose in life is to add their misery onto you, to make you miserable, or to mess up your opportunities, right? What do they say, your haters or whatever, I don't care, whatever you want to call it. But that's just their sole purpose, to mess up somebody else's life because they think their life is messed up. When in all actuality, all they have to do is say the same things from starting today, and they'll begin to see the changes in the future. Again, everything we ever done up to now brought us right here. Wherever you are right now, wherever I am right now, it's based on my choices, decisions, life experiences, maybe things that happened to me, maybe some trauma, any number of things, and also how I speak to myself about myself in my life. So if you can't control the trauma and you can't control the things that happen to you, but you can control what you say to yourself and how you speak on your own self, start with that. And when you begin to feel the good things about yourself and believe those things, you got to believe it. You got to say it, hear it, and you got to believe that it's possible. Then it can come to pass. But then once you get going then you got to look around. It's like, who is in my circle that is not really rocking with me like that? They all live in my face and they act like it. But they're competing with me. Why are you competing with me? I want us all to win. I don't want you to win over me to win. I don't want nobody to win over nobody. Let's all win. There's room for everybody to win. Let's all win. What is the problem with that, right? Well, some people, if they think you're going to be better, taller, higher than them or whatever, more successful than them or more whatever, that you're loving your life now because you're speaking these great things, and they see the change in you and they start hating and they want to stop it. Tell you, nah, it's not going to be as good as you think. It's not going to be, that's some people's sole purpose. Those are the people you pull out by the root, make them walk the plank, whatever it takes, because you can't do nothing with a scurvy pirate. What do you do with a scurvy pirate? Nothing. Make them walk the plank. That's it. There's nothing else you can do. The plank out of your life, out of your inner circle, out of your space. You got to really just evaluate. Like, is someone really bringing me down? Every time I say, oh, guess what? I started feeling really great about so-and-so, and I believe this can happen for me. And they'd be like, man, you know what that's like. That'll never happen. Life you lived, forget that. They got to go. They can still be your friend from a distance, but they can't be up in your inner circle, in your ear. Who is in your ear? Again, you got to speak these things to yourself. So if you're letting these other people speak these negative things over you, and you're speaking a few positive things, again, 3-to-1 ratio. If they're saying negative stuff to you all day and you only say one positive thing to yourself, it's not enough to overcome that negativity. So either remove them completely, which is ideal, and then surround yourself with the people who are pouring into you like you're pouring into yourself, and who you can pour into like you pour into yourself, right? Find that group of people, the ones that want to go to higher levels and not hate on you when you get there first, right? I don't even know why I'm talking today. I guess because I was feeling better, I feel like talking. But I hope you're getting something out of this, okay? But I just want to say, Bravo. Whoop, whoop. You're doing the thing. You are doing the doggone thing, okay? I see the changes. I love how you're flowing today. And thanks for joining my community. Look, this is what we're all about. We're about self-care. We're about wellness. We're about the art of well-being and living our best life ever. Our dream life should be our everyday life, and it can be. A life of abundance, a life of all the things you ever dreamed of. Why can't we have that? People have it. Why can't you have it? Well, you can. But remember, everything you've done up to this point got us here. So if you're only here and you don't like it here, you're trying to get here or over there or whatever, you got to speak some different things. You got to do some different things. Do different things to get to a different place. Same thing going to yield the same result. And we're not getting any younger. At least I'm not. So, I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about my future. I'm excited about our future. Yeah, so it's a new season. It's a new day. Fresh anointing is coming our way. It's a season of, oh my gosh, there's so much coming ahead. You know what it is. You already know. But keep going. That's all I keep saying. I always tell you, keep going. You're doing fine. But you got to believe that what you really want is yours. You got to believe that what you really want in your life is already yours. Speak things that are not as though they already were. So whatever that dream life is, whatever you dreamed of as a child that you wanted your life to be, and then all kind of stuff happened and life happened. So what? Life happens. And we deal with some things. But the question is, how do you come back from it? You just stay knocked down? Oh, well, I guess I can't get that high. No, I'm gonna keep trying to climb. Like if I haven't gotten where I'm trying to get to, shucks, I got to keep going. And I'm encouraging you to keep going. All right, please, just keep going. You're like so close. What's that game? You're getting warm. You're getting hot. What was it? The hot cold butter beans come and get your supper. You're warmer. You're hotter. They used to hide the belt. I don't know if y'all play that. Growing up, you hide the belt. Maybe that was called hide the bacon. I forget. You hide the bacon, which is the belt. Somebody would get a belt, and then everybody has to try to find it. Whoever hit it has to say to somebody, "You're getting colder," if they're getting too far from it, or "You're getting hotter." "You're getting warmer." "You're getting warmer." "You're getting warmer." "You're getting hotter." "You're burning up." "You're burning up." Like they're so close to finding it, and then they find it, and then when they find it, they come and they try to give people a little smack with the belt. I don't know why we did that. I think that was called hide the bacon. I don't know what it's called. Hot cold butter beans, come and get your supper. I don't know what that was. One of those games. Anyway, we don't want to get beat with a belt. We want to live the life of abundance and that God promised us. Live life and have life more abundantly. So I'm just here to help us get there. And the life you want wants you. The life you're seeking out is seeking you out. You're a magnet to the life you want. Just tell yourself. The life I want is attracted to me. The life I want is attracted to me. The life I want is attracted to me. That's it. That's all it is. And bring it into you. It begins to come your way. So you make the changes that change your life. Don't wait for somebody else to offer you something. So what? They offer you what they want to offer you. But the only one that can change your life is you or me. I got to change my own life. You got to do it yourself. You can't be waiting for somebody to, let me offer you whatever. No, change your own life. It starts with you and your mouth. Mouth is the master key to life, right? So what you speak is what you will see. Because you're going to speak it, you're going to hear it, your brain will understand it, you'll believe what you're saying, and then that's what manifests. And when you're saying that negative stuff, it's going to get you to a negative place. So again, we flipped the switch September 1st. I really hope you're really into your newer mindset here, because we have the rest of November and December before we get to January 1st, where we should be completely in our transformed space, our transformed mindset, okay? So we have September, October, November, December, 4 months. Pray about it. Seek God about it. What is it that you really have for me? Yes, I believe you, God, that is possible for me. And yes, I'm doing the things that it requires to get it done. I'm removing things that don't need to be part of that. And I'm adding the things and or people that do. And so when you do this, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. What you're looking for is looking for you. Okay? And and everything that you're looking for, it's gonna come together. All right? So what did Pinky Cole say? She's a money magnet. Money comes to her. It's attracted to her. Same thing. So what you're looking for is looking for you. Not just money, not just things, people, places, mindsets, comfortability, contentment. You don't always have to be chasing after something. Just be satisfied. Like, yeah, this is it. This is what I wanted. I got it. Thank you, Lord. Oh, this is so great. And if God says there's more to, level up even more, then do so. Right? But it all starts right here with that mouth. And that plank for the Scurvy Pirates. Come on, Backyardigans. I want y'all to Google Backyardigans TV show. And what do you do with a Scurvy Pirate? You'll see a little skit. I would say, load the cannon up and fire it. What do you do with a Scurvy Pirate? Make them walk the plank. And they were trying to be pirates or something. But, yeah, some people got to walk the plank out your life because you're not going to get where you're trying to go with them hanging on, plotting on you, tricking you, blocking things from you. You don't have the full whatever. Don't give people power over your decisions. Take your own power back. Okay? Whose life is it? Whose life is it anyway? Whose life is this? This is my life. I'm in charge of it, with God, of course. But I'm in charge of what I tell myself. And I'm in charge of who I let to my ear to tell me anything. So just remember that, okay? I think that's all I have to say. I'm okay now. I had a chance to chat with you. It's been a while, right? I don't think I had a Sunday talk in a while. Almost a week and a half at least. It's a long time. So let's press on, shall we? And see what the end is gonna be. It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. So I've seen it. I said it before, didn't I? I said I've already seen it. God's already shown me what is yet to come. And when it comes to pass, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. But yes, I can, because it's happening. Who would have thunk it? Again, don't listen to people that really don't have your best interest at heart. They're right here in your face too. Oh yes, this and that. Pulling your strings at the same time behind your back. I'll do this, I'll do that. Don't be a puppet. Don't let people make your decisions for you. I know sometimes life is overwhelming and you don't want to make any choices. But you got to take your power back. Take your power back. There's a video, I'll put it out. It's one of my former students. When I first had him start to do motivational video, his line was, take your power back. Take your power back. And it's like, you know, he felt like he wasn't really walking in his power. He was just like not really anything. And through high school, these are younger students, in high school and whatever, until like 12th grade, he finally, you know, started to get his groove back and his power back, and figure out who he is. I want you to get your groove back. And it's not Stella gets her groove back, but I want you to get your groove, get your power, get your, oh yeah, that's who I really am. I remember me. Remember that song, Jennifer Hudson? I remember me. I remember me now. Sometimes people try to make you forget who you really are, what power you really have. And they be pressing on you so long and so hard, you forget your doggone self. So take your power back, get back in your groove. Oh my gosh, right? He said, I'm going to put it on Twitter or Insta somewhere, but he said, who are you? If I said to you, this is what my student said in his speech, who are you? If I said to you, tell me on a list right here, tell me who you are. Who are you? Tell me right now. But you might not be able to tell me. But if I say, who's Michael Jackson? Who's Michael Jordan? Who is whomever is popular now, right? Who are these people? We'll say, oh, they're this, they're that, da 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 da. And you can just list off their stuff like that. But you need to be able to list off your own stuff like that. Who am I? Right? Who are you? Who are you? Remember who you are. Remember yourself. Who did God create you to be? Who did he call you to be? And did he call you to have all these layers of people controlling you? No. And even if they're not controlling you, they're controlling, like they may not be in charge of you, but they're controlling in the input that they're giving you. And if they're giving you input that is debilitating to you and your well-being, then it's not good. Then that's controlling you because you're hearing it, your brain's believing what they say because you trust them. And when you trust them and you believe them, then you believe it, and your mind believes it's possible, and that's what's possible, and that's what happens. You'll never get out of this place you've been in. You've been like this all your life. Why do you think you can change now? Is what people will say. It's never too late. I was talking to my students about that today. It's never too late to change. Never too late. One student's about to graduate after this class, this term. He said, I don't talk to people. I didn't make any relationships with any people here, not with any instructors, not with any people to go into the industry. I'm going to go into the entertainment industry, music or film. And so I'll say it's not too late. You just starting this term. This is your last set of classes, last 7 or 8 weeks. Start talking to people. What? You can do it. I know. They'll say, well, you never talked to me before. Well, I was focused on my studies before. I wasn't really focused on connecting with people. But I am about to graduate, and I did want to try to make some connections. Is there any advice you can give me as I'm heading out into the film industry? You're a film professor, whoever that would be, or whoever you're talking to, whoever it is in your life, right? And he didn't make the connections. But like, it's never too late. So it's never too late to change anything. You can start this second today. Tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself about yourself, and then believe it about yourself, and then you'll start to see. Faith comes by hearing. So, believe what you say to yourself, because we do. And even if you have to say something completely opposite of who you are in this moment, because you're trying to be someone opposite of who you are in this moment, but you've been that person most of your adult life, and you're like, I don't even think I can get out of this, but you can. Tell yourself the opposite thing. So if I always mess up, I always do this, whatever it is, I never, whatever. Say, I always do what's best for me. I always do what's best for other people. I always do whatever it is, instead of I never or whatever. Just flip that thing opposite, do the 180, and tell yourself that. Even if you don't even believe it for yourself at first. But continue to tell yourself it, and continue to tell yourself, I do believe this about me. I remember me. This is me. I remember me before the things happened, before life happened, before the layers of trauma happened, before the alternative programming happened to my life. That was my me. That's my inner child. I remember me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to do it now. It's never too late. And just tell yourself the opposite thing, the good thing about you. No matter what people say about you, tell them the good thing about you. So I told him, listen, go make the connection. Say, hey, they'd be like, well, you never said anything to me before. I tried to talk to you before, and you didn't want to know about anything in the industry, whatever. You just came to class and went home. Yeah, well, I was focused on whatever then, but now I'm ready. And I'm hoping that you might have some insight for me, or some advice, or just some of your wisdom about what you've experienced in the industry. It's like, yeah, I could do that. So it's never too late. I don't care if you're walking in your worst personhood right this second, and you just tuned into this video. You're like, what's she talking about? I don't care. You can flip that thing just like that, as fast as you want to. That's how fast you flip it. But you got to speak the things to yourself that are positive, that are uplifting, so that you believe these wonderful things about yourself, and then you become that. Well, they say you are what you eat. Kids learn what they live. If they live a crazy environment, they learn that, and then they either learn to do that as an adult or to not do that. But you learn from it, and there's no losses in life, just lessons. So if you think you messed up, oh man, I blew that, I blew this, or whatever. Sure, we all messed up. But question is, did I learn from what I did, so I'm not doing it again, and I'm moving into the next lesson of life, or am I still in that same lesson again? And why am I repeating this lesson again and again? Different person, same lesson. Different person in my life this time, same lesson. I haven't learned. Move to the next level. Like, okay, got it. That's not for me. Move to the next level. move to the next level. We used to play a thing, what was it called? Dumb School. You ever play Dumb School? It's before, I'm of the age range in the 50s where, I was born in the 50s, but I'm in my 50s, where you had to make fun outside. It was punishment to stay inside all day. Kids stay inside all day on their devices, and adults do too, right? But play games and do whatever, right? They socialize online. They don't socialize in person, but there'd be times when either there's nobody to play with, or you're just by yourself, or you and your friends don't have anything to do. So we would play, hot cold butter beans, come get your supper, hide and seek, squeeze the lemon, all kinds of games, right? Red light, green light, yellow light, stop, Mother May I. You know those games if you're of a certain age. So we played something called Dumb School. And so we want to level up. We start at the bottom of a staircase, start at the bottom of the staircase, whether you're outside or inside, don't matter. And there's somebody picks up a rock, and they hold it behind their back, and then they say, okay, which one? And then whoever's turn it is, they say this one. It's like, nope, wrong, Dumb School, right? And then you switch hands or not, and you say, okay, which one? They say this one. Oh, yes, that's it. And then you move up a step because you learned the lesson on where it is. There's the treasure right there. That's the key to me moving up. I got to find where that is. Same with you in your life. Find where that thing is, where you move up the next step. And then the next, someone puts it, and then they come back out, and you got to pick which one. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, yeah, that is it. And then whoever moves up to the top first is the winner, right? So it was Dumb School. We call things goofy things, but same thing. You're trying to level up here. Trying to level up out of whatever lower set of living that we've been doing, because we all have that at some point, right? And go to what God really has for you, to my best life, my dream life, what I really, really want, how I really want to be happy, joyful, content, thrilled, excited to wake up each and every day. I'm not dreading anything. I'm tired of living the life of dread, dragging myself around to go do these things I must do. Who wants to do that? We're not supposed to work our whole life and then just plunk over. We got to have some enjoyment. So why can't our life be enjoyment? Because it can, right? So level up. Yes, you're right. Level up. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. And you're at the top of the stairs, and you have leveled all the way up, right? And everyone can level up. Eventually, you're going to pick the right one. Eventually, you're going to learn the lesson. Eventually, you'll get the hand with the rock, right? Eventually, you'll level up. It's up to you how much you focus and concentrate and make good choices. Which one am I choosing? Which one am I choosing? You got two choices right now. You're going to choose this, or you're going to choose this. The one with the pebble in it, right? Life's about choices. Every choice we made up to this day got us to where we are today. Where are you trying to go? You got to know that first. I'm trying to get here. Then in order to get here, I got to do these certain things. And I'm going to tell myself these certain things about that I deserve to be in that place I'm trying to go. I can be. I believe it's possible. It's happening now. I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I'm already there. I'm leveling into where I want to be in my life, or whatever it is for you. Like, everyone's got something different. But I promise you, when you speak these things that are not as though they were, and then you believe them, you believe God said that you could do these things, have these things, be this person, you can always change. It's never too late to change for God, right? Never too late to get saved, never too late for anything. So just believe it for yourself. And then when you tell yourself the good things, you affirm yourself, believe them about yourself. I don't care who said what about you. You got to say something about yourself, right? So if you say it about yourself, then, eventually you'll get where you need to be. But, all right, I have enough. I'm on like 50 layers here. I left this morning. It was like 32 degrees out. So I got the turtleneck. I got the shirt under that. Then I got the shirt over that. Then I got the sweat jacket. And then I got my scarf. And then I got another sweater. Why not just put on a coat? I don't know. I didn't pull my coats out yet. I wasn't ready for this cold. I'm not ready for it. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it. No, I'm not ready for it because I don't want it to be cold. I'm not even going to call that out. But I think it's going to be cold. Oh, and we get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. Spring forward, fall back. I'm the old weather lady. I used to be the weather lady in D.C. and also at the Weather Channel. So we have to remind you to set your clocks back 1 hour at 2 a.m. on Saturday night this week. That means I might get to church on time. Dr. Bryant, you know me. I'm not a good person getting ready in the morning. So I've been working from home for the last 3 years, so me getting ready in the morning, my routine is a little off. But I might actually get there in time to be there before Tiffany and them start singing. I'll look forward to doing that. That extra hour will do me some good. So I'm going to fall back and get that extra hour in so I can get there, get to my seat early. I'm going to get to my seat. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. I'm going to get to my seat before church starts this Sunday. Lord help me. Y'all pray for a girl. That's my Achilles heel if I had one, right? But I don't believe that. I believe that my time management skills are about to level up, okay? All right, we'll talk. My mom will say, we'll talk. She'll say bye. See ya, we'll talk. So we'll talk again. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you I see you. I see you. I see you. You're doing so great. I'm very proud of the progress you're making. Keep going. You're so close. Let's say you're getting warmer. You're getting hot. You're getting hotter. You're burning up. You're almost there. and one more step and you'll be right there. All right. So reach out to me. Give me a call, text, DM, chat me in the chat box, whatever, however you want to reach out to me. Does anyone still have America Online? I still have America Online. I don't really use it. I'm still getting emails in there all the time. But if you have AOL, I sent an AOL message to somebody on AOL. Their AOL. I don't know if they even still use it. Anybody can have that mailbox by now. But if you're watching me and you have AOL and you think I would have sent you a message, I did. So think of your AOL that starts with an E and E something at AOL.com and check it out. All right. I sent you a very special message of encouragement and excitement. All right. All right. That's if you think I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. But if I'm talking to you specifically about that, please check your AOL. You might not even be checking it. I don't know if you even got it. Anyway, yeah, let's move forward. Let's go do what thus saith the Lord. Let's live this best life ever. Oh my goodness. It's going to be big and great and full of love, joy, happiness, peace, contentment, and leveling up. Like using your gift that God gave you in ways that impact the whole entire world. I'm ready for that. Are you ready for that? Let's go. All right. So, yeah, check your email. But send me a message if I can help you guys. Follow us at howweflow.today, at howweflow, period, TODAY, on Insta. Join my community for self-care, wellness, the art of well-being. We're like-minded individuals in a community. And we help each other, for we know there's no other like our sisterhood. That's my AKA Soros. Hey, Soros. But listen, we just can help each other. Find the people that are going to help you. Find the people that you're going to help. We don't always want to take. We got to give too. And just let that be who you are, who you show up as. That's who I show up as. My purpose here to help people transform their lives and be better and feel better and do better and help believe in themselves, right? So let's be that person to help somebody else. Even if you don't feel it for yourself. Like some days I don't feel it for myself, but I'm going to still help you. And then eventually I'm going to feel it for myself again. It ebbs and it flows. But be that person. If you show up as that person, you never lose. Okay? Love you. Hearts. What does that say? Kisses, hearts, hugs, pats, rocks. I will see you soon. Miss you. And take care of yourself. Tell yourself these great things. Believe it in your brain. You'll see it start to change you. But in fact, I already see your changes already. I'm so proud of you. Bravo. Encore. Let's go. And go get what you want. What you are looking for is looking for you. All right, you guys. I love you so much. Mwah. God bless you. Hugs, pats. I'll see you soon. We'll be back here at the same place Sunday. After I had an extra hour of sleep. Well, I'm just going to get up at regular time. And then maybe I'll get there on time. So you get an extra hour of sleep. I'm going to get up a little early so I can get to church on time. All right. And I'll save you a seat for a change. All right. Love you so much. Take care. And see you later.